Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tell me what they want, they can get it. What these rappers want, they can know, let's get it. Tell me what they want, well they can get it. What these rappers want, they can get it. So they just took me back to the boom bap, to the boom bap. They just took me back to the boom bap, to the boom bap. They just took me back to the boom bap, to the boom bap. They just took me back, they just took me back. Yeah. Voodoo Manati dudes cruising like black Nazis, never blending like camouflage with disguised in 20 khakis. In a jalopy screaming Illuminati, I'm hard-headed and concrete. Nobody's gonna stop me. My road to riches is capacious, incapacitated for haters.
We're talking to a local rapper in the building right now. He's on standby, but before we welcome him, let's make a clap for him. Make it clap. We'll make it clap. Yeah. Journey in hip hop, how has it been? His experiences, his setbacks, his failures, his future goals, his plans, his idols, together with his current project that he's working on. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for the one, the only Alcatraz in the building.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look, I ain't never heard a welcome like that. Now we welcome them, man.
Yeah.
But this is like one of the best 2019 welcomes.
Right. And I didn't even think about it. I'm just freestyling around.
That's what hip hop does.
Straight up. Yo, we make it clap.
That's why the song was like
complimenting that.
That is actually the best intro I've had so far. Shout out to
Appreciate it.
FM.
Appreciate it, my G.
That's what's up.
Appreciate it. How you doing, my brother?
I'm easy, my G.
Sure.
Easy, my G.
Sure.
Easy,
So
my G.
one would ask the name before anything else. The name. Can you break it down for us?
Yo, this was actually something pretty funny. Back in the days of like high school.
Yeah.
As a rapper, you know, you want to look for that. Especially, we were influenced by underground, so
yeah.
you always wanted to look for that gory name. So I come up with a couple of whack names, Pathos, all this. You're trying to stick out. So one of my guys is like, yo, guy, you've got bars for days. Why don't you just say you Alcatraz? And plus, my name was Trevor, so he always used to say Trev. So he's like, why don't you just call yourself Alcatraz because of the bars? I was like, okay, for the bars, and plus I got the bars unlocked. So I was like,
I was questioning myself with the hairstyle until he said his name is Travis.
It's Trev. You don't have to do this. I know him.
But looks fresh. No, compliments.
Okay.
I'm not saying it.
That is actually something funny. I always use that because nowadays you've got the trapper era.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a trapper, but it's part of the game right now.
Sure.
It's defined under our culture, so you might as well. The young little trends, you're like, let's
jump on that.
Let's do this. I mean, if I can get a young influenced, because he's gonna look at me and say, hey, here's a trapper. Then all of a sudden he hears the bars and he's like, oh, so you can actually look trappy and not actually sound
trappy.
And now which comes to the AKA. So you're Alcatraz because of the bars. And do you trap mommies as well?
It's trap poppy for the mommies.
Yeah,
right.
You trap mommies poppy.
That's so sad.
You get what I'm thinking, right?
I can only wonder, we can only wonder how these mommies get trapped. But anyway. He's all the way from KZN, he's currently based or grew up in Tembisa. He's gonna hit us up, man. He's gonna tell us about his journey. Like, some of us would say, how did the bug bite you?
Mm-hmm. Yo, the bug bit me. It was actually pretty funny. I had Uncle Lama Batsusia. He used to play D12. So there was this time where I was like, what is this? D12, because there was this time where Eminem had Devil's Night.
Yeah.
So I was like, there was this track, I don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
I don't need no education.
Yeah.
I just want to live my life. So me, the whole time, I've been listening to all these commercial tracks, like, what? Okay. Then I hear this, and I'm like, okay, why would this guy say he doesn't want to go to school? So then when I started seeing the narrative behind it, I was like, okay, I think this is what I'm definitely gonna fall for. So over time, there was even homies that used to rap in school, and for a couple of years, I didn't really want to spit my bars to them. So as time went by, I could check, okay, my writing is getting better, a couple of niggas are getting whacked, and I was like, okay, nah, I can actually do this. So I can say, fully in, it bit me when I got in high school, when there was a cat that could rap, and I was like, but why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? And as time went by, that's exactly what happened. I started picking up the pen, make sure it was hard at it.
I like that, and I see that you're very fond when it comes to wordplay.
The whole time.
The whole time. And talking about wordplay, who's your best word player, for lack of a better word, in hip hop?
You know what? In essay right now, right now, and it's not even right now actually. He's been a homie that's been inspiring me. It's Questa. You see, Questa, when it comes to wordplay, he's a beast.
Sure. Is this the part?
I wish I had the bass for that.
Have you seen that video? Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I've seen that.
But I'm with you,
So I can say Questa, and then I used to listen to a whole lot of cats like Jedi Mind Tricks. So that's where I actually got fond of the wordplay. Then I got hooked to Proverb. So right now it's a whole bunch of influences that influence my music. But mind you, it's Questa, and you could just say your Jonah Lucas's.
Oh my word!
You're from Tembisa, right?
Yeah.
1632. Yo, Tembisa, stand up. What's happening?
Shout out.
Dirty Dirt.
Tuning in and chilling with Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
Oh my word. All right.
Bars.
Okay. The name is a bar itself. The world of hyenas.
And in case you just tuned in, before we went on a commercial break, I actually asked like who from your hood at Tembisa, you know, who do you look up to? The peeps that grew up in the game, because I know a lot of cats from at Tembisa are lyricists and they spit heavy bars. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I was actually about to tell you a funny story. Like, these cats don't even know me, but I still remember them when I was still a young, and I used to walk from Evuta to Ebazelo Park just to
Evu Smooth.
Evu Smooth.
Sure.
Yeah, Evu Smooth to Ebazelo Park just to hear. So there was two cats that changed my whole perspective of hip hop. It was Mastermind.
Yeah.
And there was another homie by the name of Mad Prophet.
Mad Prophet, bro. You know, funny enough, I'm friends with both those dudes, and then you mentioned them. Oh, Mastermind is one of the biggest cats you could ever find. It's like Big Pun, straight up. And then oh Mad Pro is the skinniest.
Crazy.
Sure. And they used to be in the same group.
Yeah, they used to roll together.
But in FIP4 or something like that.
I remember they had a name.
Yeah, FIP4. Yeah, I think FIP4. Yeah. So yeah, man. Right now, Sharp, we just brought you that generation, and in this generation, you got a couple of joints out.
Yeah. You know, that's what's up. I got Trap Mommy. I dropped Trap Mommy as a single. It was for the vibes, man. Just like not mind you, I actually realized growing up in that atmosphere in hip hop where everything was strictly cultivated around your bars. You know what I mean? So I had to, now when the game was changing, I had to make sure I don't lose myself, because one of my homies came to me. For a young minute I lost myself. I was like, let me trap. One of my niggas like, yo, bro, come here. Let me tell you something. You can trap, it's fine. Just don't lose you. I was like, okay.
Checked you real quick.
So you put yourself in the trap.
So I put myself in the trap, and I was like, let me drop something. The bars are there. If you just listen attentively, the bars are there. But if you want to vibe, you'll still vibe.
Definitely. We've heard him talk. We've been talking to him for a minute. Let's basically hear what it is about. We're going to listen to his first song of many, and let's hear what he actually sounds like. Trap Mommy coming right through.
Trap Mommy don't sleep, Trap Mommy not turn. Get your boys another round, and find another sleeping over. Try mommy don't sleep. Try mommy not turn. Try mommy don't sleep. Try mommy not turn. Try mommy not turn. No sleep on the turn. She sipping that whiff and that bird. Try green or the syrup. Ass fat shitty shit. Stomach like she got a girdle. Swag running with it. Lead them bitches in the hurdle. Turn it up to your jet. From grass to grass is a 10. The models of office are 10. Get on your money, some gas. Trap beat, no sleep. Spending money down my game. Them done no trouble for seas. But she's never seen a place. Ain't the boy all around. Find another place to go to. DJ about to cut the sound. Find another place to go to. Drag mommy don't sleep. Drag mommy not turn. Drag mommy don't sleep. Drag mommy not turn. Ain't the boy all around. Find another place to go to. DJ about to cut the sound. Find another place to go to. Drag mommy don't sleep. Drag mommy not turn. Drag mommy don't sleep. Drag mommy not turn. One sleeping on the job. Every time you're sleeping over, I'm sleeping on the job. Every time you're sleeping over, drag mommy don't sleep. Drag mommy not turn.
That's like 7 years back.
I'm sure. What show was it? And you're still working with the same people?
The whole time. The whole time. It's still obviously we've lost a couple of soldiers, you know.
I remember.
Not everyone is persistent. But yeah, we're still working with Clumsy.
Yeah.
Still got my homie Gwaza out here. Still got my homie Gwaza. And then yeah, it's that's the work. It's like
Which show was it? Cause I can't.
it was Klipfontein Marcelo's place.
Yeah.
You're still
Shout out to Lorraine.
Lorraine, yes. I remember. Yeah, Lorraine is the girl that brought you.
Hey man, I remember. I was lit, man.
Proper. Now, let's move forward from Lorraine because I see Twig about to sleep on Lorraine right now.
Come on, man. We're building this. Come on.
The whole time.
We're building.
So tell us about you were a Vuzu hustle contestant.
Yeah, I was. Funny enough, so what happened is that I was rapping. So the gents that I was working with didn't realize, what it really takes for us to really make it. You know, I think we were still young, naive. We thought we were just gonna record, get into the game, and you know. So as soon as reality kicked in, you know, I got my first baby, and I was like, hey. 2010, I snapped out of it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go do this 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah.
And then, fast forward, I see.
You gotta hear this, man.
Yeah, try mommy don't sleep. Yeah, try mommy not turn.
Okay, fine. We moving forward still now because we gotta wrap it up quick because time is not on our side. But yo, man, you made the top 20 out of like 7,400 entries.
Yeah, top 10.
That's what's up.
But but funny enough, I was a bit rusty on the show. I mean, I'm not disappointed at everything that happened, but I was a bit rusty. But it was a good experience. It actually helped me when I was coming back into the game. It really helped me realize what it really takes to make it, because not everything in these reality shows is real, you know. So you actually.
He's trying to tell us something. Pick it up.
Say something, guys. Listen.
You know what I mean?
Say something.
So after I discovered that, I just said, yo, I'm about to hit the game and I'm gonna hit it hard. No matter how much time it takes, but someone is gonna get these bars. Someone is gonna, because for me, making trap music is something that's easy. It's like my second nature. Of course. Alex, let's get it. You know, it's easy.
But it's in between that hook that counts.
You know what I mean? What I'm saying to you, if we're gonna stick to topic, then we nice. Because we can't be rapping about Ferraris. We're trying to get them, but if you don't got them, we don't rap about Ferrari.
Straight up. Okay. You got passion for cash.
Passion for cash, rags in the bench.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up.
So how does people find you? Like kuhlale tembisa, obvious abucheri, baze tembisa. How do people find you on social media?
People find me at Alcatraz _Traz official, you know. That's it, and everywhere. It's Traz official or Alca _Traz official.
Any album that you're selling out there?
Right now we're about to drop the mixtape. It's coming soon. I can't disclose the date because there's a bit of technical flaws that we need to fix.
But
yeah, but right now the late night, the tape is called Late Night Mixed with Early Days. It's about the whole culture. If you want a little something for the bars, I've got that. If you want a little something for the turn up, I've got that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's not only focused on that. I was actually hoping we could play more tracks, but I played you the ones that we're gonna currently push, you know, just to knock into the game. But if we could close the show out with
Punto sea.
I swear I do it why you niggas like that? I swear I do I really do it for the passion, but you niggas talking fruit though. I said the shit I do is nasty, but you niggas talking juice though. And all the shit I do is